let me love you.
Hey you guys, it's Midnight here back for another video, and today I want to do the final review for Celebrity. Okay, so there's some characters that I do want to kind of like talk about as far as like the overall show and what I did not discuss in my first impressions. Okay, starting with Minhai. Minhai gives me very much White Lotus bitch vibes. Like, she comes off as very innocent and cute, especially in the way that she styles herself. And then throughout the show, like, her true colors truly progresses, and you kind of see her for who she really truly is. Then you have Chehe, which is Taejun's sister. I have to say, I really don't understand how she's an influencer given her behavior. Like, she really has such a short circuit, and anytime she gets even for the slightest like offended, she is so quick to like cause a scene. And it's like there are times where I really just feel like she does not care about her image at all. Okay, going into the highlights of the show, the first thing that I do want to talk about is Adi's race to fame. It shows the ups and downs to being on the rise of fame and popularity. It also depicts her struggles and some of the quick wittiness of her not letting anyone stand in her way. It also shows what type of person she is and how she sees the world, even taking accountability for how she contributes to the uglier side of social media and being an influencer. Next is Chunkyun's and Siyun. I don't like how this took up somewhat majority of the episodes of their character. They were constantly talking about how their breakup and blaming each other. I think their past relationship was not worth the amount of screen time that it got. It would have been good if they mentioned it once so we know that they had a past, but there was not much that came out of it. And then Seo Adi and Jun Kyung's relationship, I actually love how their love for each other was not the main focal point of the show, because this is not a romance. If their love made the main focal point of the show, it would take away from the main theme of the show. I think the amount of screen time their love had was enough. Then you have the murder case. Actually, I thought this was interesting way to shake up everyone, considering that they covered up a crime that Chehae, Angela, Taejun, Adi, Siyun, and Jun Kyung was involved in. Also, it depicted how rich people cover up stuff so they don't go to prison because they have money to do so. It even showcased how reckless Chehae was, considering that she was an influencer and didn't care about her image. Taejun took great lengths to cover up the situation by involving Yurong's husband, who was a doctor. Then you have Seo Adi's death. I love how Adi made the decision to fake her death, because this was the overall climax of the show and had everyone, including myself, wondering if she was really dead. The only downside was that they should have fully shown what she was doing while playing dead. Then you had everyone getting their karma. I felt overly satisfied that Taejun was arrested, including the club owner, for hiding the murder that happened in the club involving his sister Chehae. Chehae was put in a mental institution. Gina made a live stream confessing to her fans that all her luxury items were fake and apologized. Yurong's husband was trying to flee to another country as he was involved in the club incident, which Yurong thought was only a rumor until her husband was trying to leave. However, she suffered now that her husband was arrested and her child being without a father. Yurong even threatened to expose Minhai, since she was the one who exposed everything and didn't care about how this was going to affect everyone. And last but not least, I love how the overall enemy was revealed in the second to last episode. BB Famous was a hate account in which Adi was trying to see who the culprit was, allowing her to fake her death. BB Famous was the one who recorded conversation between the Gatman Society and Adi, causing the feud between the two in order to gain popularity and fame out of the greed and jealousy. And so that is pretty much the whole entire highlight of the show. And I have to just say again, like, I really love this show. I think the show was really good. And I just love how, like, in the end, like, Audie finally kind of like just put everything behind her and decided to just like live a better life. And I love how open minded the show was, even in the end. Like just saying like, like there could be a possibility that, people can love or hate her. Like it doesn't really matter. And I love that. Like I literally like the ending. And honestly, I don't really feel like we need to have a season two. Like I didn't feel like we needed to have a season two. I think the show ended on a good note. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please do subscribe and please hit that bell notification for more uploads from me. And do leave a comment down below. And do you like the show? Do you not like the show? What is the up and downs and stuff like that?